Hey guys, I've been working on this Damtoy. That sounds bad, but that's the name of the company. Damtoys SDU figure for about 2 hours now, and we got most of his gear on. It's looking pretty cool. I have quite a bit left. A little bit of gear, a little bit of accessories like the cool crowbar and gas mask helmet, and of course his weapons and grenades and flashbangs and stuff like that. But just giving a little update. He's about, like I said, 2 hours in, something like that, and I'm guessing I have about 2 hours left, maybe an hour and a half. That would include kind of getting the rest of the gear on and figuring out what pose I want to do. So far, believe it or not, the most complicated part was getting that on, that little metal thing. That was tricky, and it sounds a little ridiculous. Here on his gun, there it is, that little clip right there took me about 5 minutes to get that thing clipped, which I think is like the safety harness here for the pistol. Oh, and look at the detail of the jeans. You can't really see it because it's hidden under the belts, but there's like a little kind of Levi patch up here. It doesn't say Levi, and it's even got the little red tag and the stitching. So that's really some really cool detail. Yeah, just kind of wanted to share this as I go through it. I've had him set up before, maybe a year or so ago, and I took him down, rotate my figures and stuff every now and then. And he was one that was out of rotation. And something I ended up doing was, on the first build down, I did not have his comm vise installed. And I can't remember why, but I think it's because I couldn't quite figure out how the pouch worked. So I got that working. I got it installed on this build out, but it's pretty cool. As it come up over his device. Right now it's just kind of resting right below his chin. And I have the headphones here in his hand just for now. I'll see what I do with those in the final pose. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. You know, in the 2 hours, I take multiple breaks and kind of have spread it out over a few days, just because, you know, little things popping out and stuff, you know, I can get frustrated, and I just step away 'cause I want this to be fun. Yeah, it's looking really good. These rubber arms look awesome, but I have to be really careful with how I pose him, because last time, even though he's in a pretty simple pose, I think he was just kind of aiming down the sights of one of his guns. You can kind of see it right here, but the rubber is split. So if I kind of bend his arm, you can kind of see it. I don't want to force it too much, because I don't want it to get worse. So I will be considering that when I'm posing him. I don't want to put too much pressure on this rubber, because like I said, it will split. They look cool otherwise, and they're kind of mushy like that. So there's not much kind of under them, but cool nonetheless. Anyway, just wanted to share an update, and I will show the full build out once it's complete. Here is the finished SDU. Took less time than I thought, maybe an hour, 3 in total, but an hour after the other video. Kind of opted for a more relaxed pose, or simple I should say, kind of looking up in the horizon. See what's going on. Overall, pretty happy with how he turned out. So much gear. There's a grenade here in his hand. And his helmet in the other hand. There's a couple of parts that were pretty tricky that I actually ended up giving up on. Some of the attachments here on his rifle kept popping off. So it should have a scope on it, but I just kind of gave up, and it's kind of in the back, so not a big deal. I love here in the back, it's got a shotgun strapped to his back, and kind of a pry bar here on the other side. Comes down through the bottom. There's the comm device, which a little piece ended up breaking off, of course. So I tuck it. Kind of goes here from the headset, and I just kind of wrapped it in here and tucked it inside his tactical vest back in there, so you can't see it. I love all the details that come with these figures, the shotgun shells and the little brake light tubes. Can't think of what they're called right now. Light tubes. That's what I'll call them. Is in his final display. Really happy. He's a fun figure to put together. You know, how to take multiple breaks. It took the weekend, probably total, like I said, 3 hours or so. Just kind of gave up towards the end with some of the things popping off, but that's just part of it. Anybody that collects these knows little parts and straps and stuff like that pop off and pop kind of out of place and stuff. At the bottom, I put some of his additional accessories that I thought were pretty cool. So those are there. And yeah, there we go. Pretty fun. Glad I took the weekend to reassemble him. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.